Okay, good morning, class. We're going to continue with our instruction around behavior principles and function-based interventions for mental health needs. Let's go over our agenda. A lot of this is going to be stuff we've already worked on, but we're going to be doing some going in a little deeper on this method. The first one, we want to just go over our lesson outcomes and mastery. We want to sit down as a group and review our participation preparation assignment. We'll review setting antecedent behaviors and consequences that we've already looked at before. We also look at how to develop a function. We've talked about that, but we're going to actually apply that for a behavior. How to develop a hypothesis statement that we've discussed. And then I'm going to actually have you guys have a client of your own to develop a hypothesis statement. And then we're going to just briefly go over the components of a treatment plan under the 4 areas. And then as we leave, we're going to discuss what our next assignment will be for the next class. Okay, our learning outcomes. Students will be able to evaluate the use of behavior principles and function-based intervention for mental health needs based on empirical evidence. That's going to be largely what you've already done, but it will also be involved in your final assignment. Students will be able to describe and apply the specific steps and methodology of applied behavior analysis to one of their clients. We will be doing that. You already describe it because you have showed mastery in that. Now I want to see it applied. And then finally, students will provide a claim regarding the use of behavior principles and function-based intervention in treating clients with mental health needs and defend their stance using research. That'll be your homework assignment. Okay, so let's get started just really quickly on this topic. So over the years, how I've seen this evolve is about 20 years ago, working with behavior, it started out with behavioral approaches were very much just used for students with autism. And most of the other were more psychoeducational learning and some more therapy-based programs for mental health. Over the years, I've seen that evolve to where we started using it a lot more just with behavior cases. And then about six or 7 years ago, in the school environments, I started seeing plans that were very behaviorally based and were put in place for students with mental health needs. So what we're doing today is seeing kind of where that jump is and if it is applicable. So let's go ahead and break into our groups. And what I'd like us to do is, as a group, just discuss the participation preparation assignment. So there was some reading, looking at some research around ABA, but also around some other types of interventions. So I don't want a lot of information, but just kind of speak to those in your group about 1 or 2 points that you found.